T1 just got absolutely destroyed by HLE, going 0-3 in the upper bracket, going to losers now. But how? Aren't they the best team in the world? They literally won Worlds last year. Well, recently they've been getting attacked by DDoS, meaning that they haven't been able to play solo queue, and it's been impossible to get any practice. So T1 has an uphill battle if they wanted to have a chance against HLE. But we know T1, and we know they are not going without a fight. They picked Rumble support, Rek'Sai top lane, even Kalista ADC, making this team so good in the early game, especially when they have a counter pick in the jungle role of Jax versus Xing Zhao. So their game plan is to keep the pressure up and bully out the enemy jungler. And T1 do this by invading the enemy blue buff. They know that Xing Zhao wants to help out their bot lane, so Jax after 3 camps goes to invade on the enemy blue buff, having an opportunity in that 1 versus 1 that we said he was going to win.
But you can see Peanut looking for a little bit of a turnaround. When Becomes Lightning does come in, as Zeka will have the inside track here on this particular battle. Blastcone comes on over, there's the flash forward, and Ona locks down first blood. Immediately it is answered.
Answered in kind, and HLE read T1 like a book as this ward in the bot lane spotted out everything they wanted to do. And most importantly as well, in the mid lane, Talia can push out Ari in the early game, allowing him to constantly move for his jungler to support him. Both junglers head back onto the map, and we see T1 heading towards the top side to pick up these Void Grubs. But this leaves a perfect opportunity for HLE to give this up and make a gank happen bot lane.
Okay, Peanut's coming on over. There's the flash forward as Kerry does so much damage. Peanut's burning down. It's a 1-for-1 once again, but I don't think Peanut was expecting to die.
What a great play from T1. They get a kill in the bot lane because the amount of damage this Rumble support gives them. And remember, top lane still pick up those Void Grubs, so a huge win for them. But T1 have control over bot lane and have their jungler on the maps. They try to match up with this pushing wave down there, running as fast as possible. Because Viper is here all alone, he has to give up this wave, waiting for his team to support. Unfortunately, Talia in the mid lane is looking down, has the Weaver's Wall available, and can come to support. Using the ult, Zeka comes down as fast as possible, noting there's only 3 members of T1 here at the moment. With a great knockback, deals some damage towards the enemy. However, the damage from T1's bot lane forces Zeka's flash here, giving them full control over this top side of the jungle. And with Faker here as well, they can finally clear out this vision, forcing HLE under this bot lane tower. And on top of this, Kerry's ultimate just came off cooldown, meaning that it's going to be so hard for HLE to defend this, especially when their bot lane is only level 5, so then they try to go straight onto Kerry here. But take a look, Gumayusi uses the ultimate to defend them, and then Faker in the backline gets a 2-man queue, so only 1 member's die for this team. So they're coming out 2-for-1 on top of this, and with their mid laner of Faker looking so good from it. With this extra gold into their pocket, Faker can get his lost chapter and reach level 9, which means that the push pressure has gone to the side of T1, as 1Q can push this through. So of course T1 with this pressure want to do the exact same thing again of ganking bot lane. Of course HLE does know this is happening, as Varus is begging for his life, hoping that his team can come save him, but with no teleport up top lane it's rather difficult, so he gets taken out. But with a good stun from Nautilus, now it's a 2 versus 1. Talia can come down as well, same with Xing Zhao. So it's just all about saving time, as T1 is going to be on full retreat mode, noticing that Xing Zhao is here. But it's so difficult for them to get out, as they have so many engage tools on the side of HLE, as this is a perfect response to what everything T1 wanted to do. And you have to say, Varus is the biggest winner of all of this, as he just gets to go towards the mid lane after dying, pick up a few tower plates, and the best part as well is you get to watch the enemy AD carry die, as you have your jungle and mid just hovering around this bot lane tower like sharks, and get an easy free kill, push them under the tower, and gives HLE an incredible position for next dragon. So we've been kind of flung in halfway through this dragon fight. HLE have a big gold lead, you can see in the top right hand corner. Talia has teleport as well, making it a 4 versus 5 as top lane for T1 is not going to be here, so let's see how this ends up for them.
It was just doomed as okay. Hook gonna connect onto Carrier once again. Chains of Corruption, pretty powerful as well, as they're now just right in the back of this pit. Peanut gonna be taken down first though, as Zeka comes on in finally. Carrier keeping himself alive for so long, but will finally go down. And it's a 2-for-1 again here for Harmer Life Esports, but Faker closing in. Gumayusi still here as well. Charm going to land, and Faker pops like a balloon. Delight has been a god today, and that's not gonna end in this game. He has the Titans run.
Well, that went as well as we first thought, as you see what happened before the fight, T1 with a decent gold lead, to now, it's not so good. And if I was a T1 fan, I'll be sweating right now, especially when your team comp is all about this mid to early game, which you seem to be losing, especially when you have a Kalista ADC that's building lethality. T1 now only have a slim chance to get back into this game, and if they want to do that, they're gonna have to get these next 2 dragons. As with this Inferno Cell, with that extra bit of burn damage they get from it, they might be able to bring this back. But the fight doesn't start off great. Gumayusi running as fast as possible, finally getting knocked out by that depth charge, using flash to get out. But now they're in basically zero control of this game, as Owners trying to hold control of the bot lane river, as both of these teams are trying their hardest to fight for it, as whoever has control of this had full control over Dragon. As you can see, HLE splits them up 2 to 3 and gets full control over towards this river and secures this Dragon, meaning that T1 have lost their game plan of going for this and instead will try and opt to go towards the mid lane and pick up that tower. But HLE burst into it super quickly, get to pick that up, use this pressure down bot lane to pick up another tower and just bully out T1 from the whole map. And it gets so bad, HLE kinda secure ban for free with T1 not really putting up a fight. After this, HLE head towards the top side, pick up a few top towers, pick up a few bottom, and get themselves the victory over T1. And that is going to be it for the video. I do apologise that the ending was a little bit abrupt, just had a very busy week and I'm casting this weekend for the Irish Collegiate Series. If you are interested, everything will be in the description, but usual video every 2 weeks. If you did enjoy the content, make sure to stick around.